Parashat Pinehas summary. When Pinehas killed Zimri and Cozbi, instead of thanking him, many were angry at him, especially Shevet Shimon, who Zimri was the prince of. Hashem told Moshe to announce, if Pinehas would not have killed Zimri, he would have destroyed all of Bnei Israel. As a reward for his courageous act, Pinehas, who until now was a Levi, since he was born before Aharon's future families became Kohanim, now became a Kohen like his family. After rewarding Pinehas, it was time to punish the Moavim and Midyanim who caused Bnei Israel to sin. However, before they went into battle against them, Hashem first commanded Moshe to count Bnei Israel. Moshe and Elazar, Aharon's son, were in charge of the counting. All men between 20 and 60 were counted by giving a half shekel coin. Shevet Levi was counted separately from 1 month and up. The total of Bnei Israel were 601,730. As Bnei Israel approached Eretz Israel, Hashem told Moshe that the land will be divided among the males of the tribes. 5 sisters from Shevet Menashe came forward. Their father, Selofchad, died without any sons, which would mean that they would lose their inheritance in Eretz Israel. They approached Moshe and asked if they, instead, can have their father's portion of land in Eretz Israel. Hashem told Moshe that the daughters of Selofchad were correct. If a man dies without any sons, his daughters inherit him, and they therefore will get their father's portion in Israel. After Moshe hit the rock at Mei Merivah, Hashem told him that he will die in the desert and not go into Israel. Hashem now told Moshe to go up to Har Nevo to see Eretz Israel, for afterwards he will die. Moshe asked Hashem to please appoint a good leader to replace him. Hashem informed him that his Talmid, Yoshua bin Nun, will be the new leader of Bnei Israel. Hashem commanded Moshe to bring Yoshua in front of Elazar the Kohen Gadol and all of Bnei Israel and place his right hand on him. Moshe wanted the bracha onto Yoshua to be overflowing, so he placed both hands on him. As Moshe did this, Yoshua became filled with wisdom and a special closeness to Hashem. The end of the parasha discusses the halachot of the Korban Tamid and the Korban Musaf. Every morning the Kohanim would bring a lamb as a Korban Sibur, a Korban on behalf of all Klal Yisrael. It was accompanied by a Korban Mincha, which was made from flour, and Nesachim, wine, which is poured on the Mizbeach. In the afternoon, the Kohanim would bring the same Korban. As this Korban was brought every day, it was called Korban Tamid, a Korban which was consistently brought. On Shabbat, Rosh Chodesh, and every day of Yom Tov, extra Korbanot Tzibur, communal offerings were brought. These Korbanot were called Korbanot Musaf, as Musaf means to add on. Accompanying the animal part of the Korban was a Korban Mincha and Nesachim. On Shabbat, the Korban Olah, the burnt offering, included 2 lambs. There was no Korban Chatat. On Rosh Chodesh, Pesach, and Shavuot, the Korban Olah included 2 bulls, 1 ram, and 7 lambs, and there was a Korban Chatat, which included 1 goat. On Rosh Hashanah, Yom Kippur, and Shmini Atzeret, the Korban Olah included 1 bull, 1 ram, and 7 lambs. There was also a Korban Chatat of 1 goat. On Sukkot, every day was the same except for the amount of bulls that were brought. On the first day of Sukkot, there were 13 bulls, 2 rams, 14 lambs for Korban Olah, and 1 goat as a Korban Chatat. The 2nd day, 3rd day, 4th day, 5th day, 6th day, and 7th day of Sukkot all had the same amount of rams and lambs, 2 rams and 14 lambs, plus 1 goat for Korban Chatat. But like I said, the only difference was the amount of bulls. On the 2nd day there were 12 bulls, on the 3rd day there were 11 bulls, on the 4th day there were 10 bulls, on the 5th day there were 9 bulls, on the 6th day there were 8 bulls, and on the 7th day there were 7 bulls.